Hello, my fellow YouTubers. This is Chaparral 1985, and I am doing a review to the LG Optimus V through Virgin Mobile, of course. I really do like this phone. Very nice phone. Very responsive on the home screens and everything else. Now, when you get to doing stuff like Angry Birds, when I first installed it, it was very nice. I've had the phone for almost a month now. I guess after uploading all the other things I'm doing and everything else running in the background, only at the beginning of Angry Birds for the first minute or so, which is very irritating. It's very laggy, and then it eventually goes away and starts running normal again. But at first it's very laggy. I really do like all the apps you can do, and of course you can just go to the Android market and get all the apps you want. The only apps you really can't use is apps like the ones with video cameras and stuff like that for like video chat and things. And it's a lot of nice pay apps, which I have not purchased any apps because most of that things you can get them for free. And they're just as good. Alright. I really like most of the games that they provide. Some things are weird, like I uninstalled Tetris because it's just not, it's just not the same using it on a touchscreen phone. And I like Connect 4, but it just seems like it does what it want to do. So, but of course you got your Pandora and your mixer and things like that. The phone is preloaded with some things, but most of the things is not too bad. You do have things like where movie, where this, where that, but it's still alright. I really do love this phone. The only complaints I really have about the phone is the battery life, of course, but everyone says that. So if you buy the phone and think the battery is going to be off the chain, believe me, it's not going to be. Even before I bought it, I was looking at what everybody else was saying on YouTube and reading the reviews, and everyone says the same thing about the battery life, so I knew it before I bought it. But it's still, of course, it's just wow. Like, I have to charge my phone twice a day in the middle of the day, and that's just crazy. I thought at least it would last the whole day, and I would just charge it every night, but that's not the case. Also, what I do not like, which is through the Virgin Mobile service, I'm pretty sure, is the 3G network goes in and out, and I know in my house I have a good signal. Well, the signal bar is halfway, but I know that everywhere in my house 3G works good, and sometimes 3G just goes out, and I'll have to turn the phone off, turn it back on, and then the 3G, sorry about that, and then the 3G will work. So, some of my fellow Virgin Mobilers are having problems with the same thing, and so the only thing you have to do is just, go into settings, go into wireless networks, go down to the very bottom, because I had to find this. The person was saying go down to the very bottom. Go to, I don't know if you can see this because my camera is not all that, mobile networks. And you can turn your data, it's a data enabled, you can turn that on and off. And that's all you have to do. And you just keep it off for like 5 seconds and turn it back on, and then basically it's rebooting itself instead of you turning your phone on and off. And ever since I've started doing that, I really haven't even been having problems with the data going in and out anymore. So that's a good thing. Currently my home screens are on. As you can see, I'm doing 7 home screens. That's more than what you can do through the Virgin Mobile home screens. But I'm on Launcher Pro. which I really did like the way I set my phone up the exact same way I had it set up before. But the Launcher Pro is just better because I just like that you can have so many options with it. But I set it up the same way I had with the Virgin Mobile one. Except I added one more, which I really don't need it. I just put junk in this area, little big giant widgets. My favorite thing about the widgets is the picture frame widget. I was using my son's picture as wallpapers, but then I seen, oh, you can do picture frames. So each one has a different picture frame, and I just have a regular picture in the background, which is light, which shows better when I'm on, it looks better when I'm looking at it, instead of me trying to have dark backgrounds with, because, he's African American, so having like dark backgrounds with, whatever, can't even get it out. But anyway, I really do love this phone. It's a great phone, very responsive, like I said before. And like I said, the only problems I had about it was the battery life and that thing about the 3G. So I really do love this phone. When I first got the phone, I wasn't sure if I really wanted to get the phone because of the fact that I have a young son and he gets to my phone and he, I say, bring it to me, so he think I'm playing and just throw it or something like that because or think I'm finna, get him because I got my phone. So I just have to keep him away from it. I love this phone, and this is my first touchscreen phone. I was like, I'm not gonna get a touchscreen. I'm not gonna get a touchscreen. I'm not want a touchscreen, but I love it. I made Yahoo my home page instead of Google because Google homepage don't have anything going on except for the big Google search thing, which this is a Google search, so it's like you got plenty of that. You can just press a button to search through Google. The browser, very responsive. Let me just press something like click on this, or add or whatever. The browser moves pretty quickly. It's way better than Metro PCS, which I was going to go with, but I said, forget that, because I don't talk on the phone that much. So, I'm going to just pay the $40 plan and have a 3G, which I'm really wanting on the internet, so, very responsive. Very quick browser, also. Let me sit it down and show you which I don't think this has pinch to zoom because it's already fully paged. I don't think this has pinch to zoom on it. You don't need to pinch it. Loving my phone. Let me see. I don't want this video to be too long. Don't want everybody to be bored with me. But I love my phone. Let me go back out. You have Angry Birds, which I don't know if I mentioned this because this is my 5th time trying to do this, so I know I mentioned in one of the videos. But Angry Birds was very responsive and fast at the beginning, and now it goes kind of slow, only for the first minute or so. It's very laggy, and then eventually it'll start running smoothly again. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's something I have installed on it. Don't know why. Don't know why it just changed. But love this phone. Like I keep saying, you got the Facebook app, which I myself prefer the web page over the app. But it works out. The only reason I have the Facebook app is since I'm really not preferring it is because of notifications, which my notifications don't notify me fast enough the way I want it to. And then I got the Twitter apps. And if you're getting impatient with me, hey, this is my first video. Well, after me trying to do 5 times. I done had a little practice, but still, it ain't that great. I'm a little rusty. First time. You can, what's the name of this? Let me go into it and see what the name of this app is. You get a free trial through, let's see if I can see their name. I'm back on my Drew Hill kick. Just got back on my Drew Hill kick. Going back into the oldies. Well, they're not oldies. Well, compared to, kids today, they oldies. Let's see. One thing I do not like is the music app that comes with the phone. When I tell you this thing drove me crazy, then what? When I tell you this thing drove me crazy, for one thing, you turn it on and you cannot turn it off. You can't. It don't have a stop button. Actually, none of them have a stop button. Even the new one I just downloaded don't have a stop button. But this one, you can press pause on all of them. But you press pause on the app that comes with it, the music app that comes with it, and it just starts back 15 minutes later. And there's no way to turn it off. I had to turn my phone on and then turn it off completely, then turn it back on because I didn't know how to turn it off at all. And I went through all the little settings and everything. So I'm not understanding that. I didn't really like the MMS or MSM, whichever one they want to call it, that came with the phone. So I downloaded the I don't know the name of this thing. It's something, but it's an app. Everything that I downloaded on here, if I needed, it was because it had high ratings. So if you see something on here, it's well known. Because I didn't download anything that I didn't know of. Well, I don't know if any of this is my first Android, but if it had high ratings, I would read reviews and everything like that. So that's all you got to do. My favorite app is, what is this called? Task Manager. It just, when I need to just kill my apps, it loads and it just has where you can select the apps, whatever. So I just always press kill all apps. And it just kills all my apps. So that's good. I found this, which this is very handy. It's called Minutes Checker, and you have a thing where you can check your minutes. And it took me a while to find it. I had to scroll down a while, but it's specifically made for Virgin Mobile. And hopefully, it don't give out no personal information of mine, but it gives my minutes. And then they just recently did an update on it. When I make a phone call, it ups the. Can you go out there? When I do a phone call, it updates my minutes also. So that's good too, because I really needed my minutes to be updated. I mean, to know what my minutes is instead of calculating them. But anyway, this is taking a while, so I guess see, and you see right here. Let me make. I don't know if you can tell, but it says I'm on a $24 plan, and though it says I use 54 minutes, and look, I'm halfway past a month, so I'm doing good out of 300. Which next month I'm gonna do the $40 plan, so I have more minutes. All right, and this is my You can do this if you want to. You can make it disappear. You can make it where it shows. I decided to make it disappear so people can't tell what I'm doing. And I know you're saying, well, you just showed your code. But, no one I know watches these YouTube ratings and stuff like that. So, and if you try to jack me, you know what? It is what it is. So that's it. And I hope you liked my review of the LG Optimus V through Virgin Mobile, of course. If you have any questions or you want to, make a comment or whatever, be nice. Don't be rude, because I will get rude back. But, if you have any questions, just let me know. Hit me up in my inbox, or you can hit me up in the comments, and I will look it up. And I will get back with you, because I will do thorough research if you ask me a question. Thank you, and you all have a blessed one.